Annyeonghaseyo. I'm Bundangbear. A lot of you know me, of course. For those of you that don't know me, I've spent a lot of my lifetime working with Koreans, teaching ESL to Koreans and copy editing for a major Korean textbook publishing company. This is the video I can't not make. North Korea. I've mentioned it very briefly in an early video, but now with the sinking of the South Korean Navy corvette, the Cheonan, I must address this issue. This is mainly for Americans out there, telling you a little bit about the situation on the ground. First of all, America's ally, the Republic of Korea, South Korea, had never fully cut off relations with North Korea. There had been a major tourist site, Kumgang Mountain, in North Korea that many South Koreans visited. They took a ship there from South Korea to North Korea. Second of all, the Kaesong Industrial Complex in North Korea, which is slated to remain open, even though South Korea is cutting off most of its ties with North Korea, is a major industrial complex that up until the sinking of the Cheonan had employed thousands of North Koreans. Living in South Korea, let me tell you, one of the best beers available in South Korea is a North Korean brewed beer. That's right. Furthermore, from what I've seen, most of the cheap lighters that I saw in South Korea were made in North Korea. These lighters, by the way, technically would be illegal in the United States, which brings us to the bigger issue. North Korea, to me, seems like a bigger enemy of the United States of America's government than South Korea's. Over history, while things may be changing now with current President Lee Myung-bak, I must emphasize, and I cannot emphasize enough, they're the same people. They're Koreans. North and South Korea it's Korea. Americans have trouble understanding that because America is a profoundly heterogeneous society and never really gelled for, since 2333 BC, which is the historical date of the founding of Korea, which both the North and the South do ascribe to. So, in many ways, the average Korean, and I held in some ways more animosity toward Japan for the imperialist policies of Japan, of the comfort women, of the murders, of the colonialization of the Korean peninsula, than against North Korea. So it's a complex issue. The sinking of the ship does change a lot, yes. Who sunk the ship? Who sunk the ship? I'm just throwing out some ideas that some Korean colleagues may have. The CIA of the United States of America sunk the ship in order to engage South Korea with North Korea and further American interests. Not my idea, just an idea. Second, Lee Myung-bak's administration in the Republic of Korea, South Korea sunk the ship to ratchet up the situation with North Korea and potentially conquer, take over, and have one Korea. That's a great goal. The ends do not justify the means, though. I think that's the ultimate goal of everyone in the Republic of Korea, is to have one unified Korea with a beautiful blue flag with the map of the nation of Korea. So, if we really think about this issue, Americans see the issue as, in many ways, the United States against China. That's how lots of Americans saw the Korean War. Today, it's very different. China is, in many ways, a bigger ally of South Korea than North Korea. That's right, people. So, think about this. China is a bigger trading partner with South Korea. Right now, I do not believe China wishes to go to war with anyone. China, being the great capitalists that they are. I was in China. China, extremely capitalist, cutthroat capitalist, just wants to make money. Look, go to Walmart. Everything's from China. China just wants to make money. China's going to make more money with South Korea than North Korea. North Korea is a thorn in the side of China. It's a pain. It's a nuisance. China does not really care about North Korea. Americans need to understand that. Furthermore, China does not want to go to war with the United States. China wants to sell things to the United States. Ultimately, this is a Korean issue. The United States media, the government always portrays it as the six-party talk. 6 nations are involved. North Korea, South Korea, China, Russia, Japan, and the United States. No, it's an internal issue. It's almost like a civil war that never ended, which in fact it is a civil war that never ended. So what's going to happen? I firmly believe eventually the nation of Korea will be united as one nation, as a democratic nation, with some aspects of socialism, which South Korea already has. The healthcare system is wonderfully socialist in the Scandinavian style of socialism. The sinking of the ship, however, does change a lot in the situation, and that it does polarize the common South Korean person's opinion toward North Korea more so than it had been polarized since I've been involved with the Republic of Korea. So, who sunk the ship? North Korea claims and insists it didn't sink it, and sure, many countries tell lies. The United States government tells lies. North Korean government can tell lies. I can believe that, yes. However, North Korea vehemently denies they did not sink the ship. This seems personally a bit strange to me because North Korea constantly admits when they do wrong and do bad. Learn about the USS Pueblo. This is an American ship that was seized. Did North Korea deny it? No, they took the ship. They put the ship on display. It's now a museum in Pyongyang. It's right there. Yes, that's right. An American ship is in Pyongyang on display. That's obviously a bad thing to do, accordingly to international law. They've admitted it. So North Korea wants every victory they can get. It doesn't seem to me that they would deny this, which strikes me as strange. There's a lot going on in Northeast Asia right now between China, Korea, and Japan. I don't see North Korea having the animosity towards South Korea that it has toward Japan furthermore. And even furthermore, as far as the United States goes, as much as the American media wishes to portray the United States as the ultimate mediator, ultimate leader of the situation, no, this is a Korean situation. I'll tell you furthermore that the nation of the Republic of Korea is a complex nation with its own political parties and political systems. The past president of the Republic of Korea, Moo-hyun, rest in peace, engaged a sunshine policy with North Korea where he vehemently wanted to achieve a level of friendship, of understanding, and work with North Korea. This is a total opposite from the current president of the Republic of Korea, Im Young-bak, who I feel wishes to antagonize North Korea. I believe he's a warmonger. I believe he's a hawk. I believe he's a bad president. I can say that. I have enough experience with the Republic of Korea. So this all leads us to now. I believe China will admonish North Korea for their actions. Again, China does not care about North Korea. China does not want to go to war with the United States. And up until now, South Korea, the Republic of Korea, does not have the antagonism against North Korea that most Americans think they do. This video was requested by many individuals. I wish to thank them all. And I wish to sincerely voice my strong opinion that I wish the nation of Korea to be one nation with freedom and democracy. 감사합니다.